Next news. Breaking news.
Right now, as I speak to you, 4 American heroes are hurling through space at 24,000 miles per hour, racing towards a fiery reentry. Will push their spacecraft to the absolute limit. The Artemis II crew just completed humanity's first crewed lunar voyage in over 50 years, and tonight they're coming home hot. USS John P. Murtha is positioned off the coast of San Diego. Navy divers are ready, doctors on standby, but here's what they're not telling you about the heat shield concerns that nearly delayed this mission for over a year. Will these American astronauts actually make it home safely? Now, this isn't just about 4 astronauts. It's about American dominance in space. Under President Trump's renewed commitment to NASA and American technological superiority, we are back in the lunar race. China has been aggressively expanding their space program, and they want to claim the moon's resources for themselves. Well, I'm not going to live under a red moon. Tonight's splashdown represents everything that makes America exceptional. But here's why you should care. The heat shield on Artemis II had a known problem. When the unmanned Artemis I mission returned in late 2022, engineers discovered excessive charring on the Orion spacecraft's heat shield. That shield is the only thing protecting our astronauts from temperatures that could vaporize them instantly as Earth's atmosphere slows them from 24,000 miles per hour just to 350. NASA made a bold decision. Rather than delay over a year for a replacement, they calculated a steeper reentry angle to reduce heat exposure. The Trump administration's NASA taking calculated risks to keep America first in space. Your tax dollars, your astronauts, and your nation's future. Speaking of securing America's strategic future, I need to tell you about something happening right now that could be just as important as space dominance. Some breaking news out of the White House. They just announced over $30 billion to secure America's critical mineral supply chains and named a specific Alaskan project as a key strategic asset for U.S. mineral independence. Now, I've been to the Vizsla copper drilling site myself. I've seen it with my own eyes. What's happening right now is bigger than most people actually realize. President Trump just unveiled Project Vault. It's a $12 billion strategic minerals reserve designed to stockpile essential resources and keep America from depending on China for the materials that we need to build everything from rockets to electric vehicles to military hardware. This is the America First agenda in action, folks. And Vizsla Copper is positioned right at the center of this push for mineral independence. Now, you can find them trading in the United States under VCUFF and in Canada as VCU.V. Check the exclusive briefing to see why this could be one of the most important strategic investments of our time. You'll find it linked below. Now, let's get back to our American heroes who are racing home from the moon as you're watching this report. But this is what really got me emotional about the mission, what the mainstream media is completely ignoring. While our astronauts were orbiting the far side of the moon, they shared moments of pure, unfiltered joy. NASA's calling it moon joy. And when you hear what these American heroes experienced, you'll understand why this mission represents everything great about this country. One astronaut said it best, if you can't take love to the stars, then what are we doing? That's the American spirit, folks. And let's take a look at what moon joy really is. NASA writes, moon joy is a noun, the feeling of intense happiness and excitement that only comes from a mission to the moon.
Everything from the training, but in 3 dimension and absolutely unbelievable. This is incredible.
Copy, Moonjoy.
I definitely see all of the basin of Oriental, Copernicus, easily all in view. This is so awesome.
We look like we're smiling at you, like a little Cheshire cat. I thought we just caught the ActiWatch sync. If I had my own, I'd sync it with you. Breaking news. At this time, you are go for all types of uses of the toilet.
And the crew rejoices. Thank you. Yeah, we caught a view of Earth in window 1, and now we're completely distracted for a little bit.
To me, is a great, example of why we go and do these missions. If you can't take love to the stars, then what are we doing? Like, why would we even go?
Artemis mission on its way home. As we revel in the moon joy experienced by our brave Artemis II crew, they're now barreling back to Earth at breakneck speed. Let's take a look at how the recovery team gears up. They're coming home hot.
John P. Murtha, that Navy recovery ship, well, it is already off the coast of San Diego in anticipation of the astronauts returning this evening. That ship has Navy divers, doctors, and other specialists ready to recover the capsule and the crew inside it after splashdown. When the unmanned Artemis I mission returned to Earth back in late 2022, engineers noticed excessive charring on the Orion spacecraft's heat shield. That shield protects the crew from the intense heat from friction as Earth's upper atmosphere slows the capsule from about 24,000 miles an hour to about 350 miles an hour, as shown in this animation. Replacing the heat shield on Artemis II would have caused extensive delays, more than a year, but NASA officials determined they could keep the astronauts safe with a steeper reentry path to reduce the length of time the shield is exposed to extreme heat. Officials with NASA's prime manufacturing contractor for Orion agree.
We're fully behind NASA's decision to go fly this heat shield. Did a ton of work to make sure we're comfortable with that from an overall perspective, the engineering, the testing to simulate, and we're doing a different trajectory coming home that'll be a little bit less taxing on the heat shield than we did before.
This video shows splashdown of the unmanned Artemis I test flight. Orion has a series of parachutes that slow it down from 350 miles an hour free fall to just about 17 to 20 miles per hour by the time it hits the water.
We have redundancy in each of our 4 types. We can lose 1 parachute of each of the 4 types, so 4 total parachutes, and still have a safe landing for the crew.
And after routine medical checks on the ship, the astronauts will be flown back here to Johnson Space Center. They'll reunite with their families.
So a calculated re-entry, certainly a risk. The recovery operation in full swing off the coast of California. It's almost splashdown time. Now let's head to the Johnson Space Center for more insights. We are now 12 hours till splashdown.
Will be splashing down off the coast of San Diego tonight after successfully completing a journey around the far side of the moon.
And Jonathan Siri is live at the Johnson Space Center in Houston with details for us. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, good morning, Ainsley. The John P. Murtha, that Navy recovery ship, well, it is already off the coast of San Diego in anticipation of the astronauts returning this evening. That ship has Navy divers, doctors, and other specialists ready to recover the capsule and the crew inside it after splashdown. When the unmanned Artemis I mission returned to Earth back in late 2022, engineers noticed excessive charring on the Orion spacecraft's heat shield. That shield protects the crew from the intense heat from friction as Earth's upper atmosphere slows the capsule from about 24,000 miles an hour to about 350 miles an hour, as shown.
So it's clearly going to be a tense few moments during that reentry phase. But here's what the establishment does not want you to understand. You see, this mission almost didn't happen. The previous administration let NASA languish, let our space program fall behind China. But President Trump made space dominance a priority, and tonight we're witnessing the results. 4 astronauts orbited the moon. 3 Americans and 1 token Canadian saw Earth from a perspective only 24 humans in all of history have ever witnessed. And they're about to complete the most dangerous part of their journey, punching through Earth's atmosphere in a ball of fire. The heat shield decision that the media questioned, well, NASA's contractor said they're fully behind it. This is American engineering. This is American courage. This is American excellence. And in just hours, we'll know if that calculated risk paid off. So, folks, I want you to do something for me tonight. When those astronauts splash down off the coast of San Diego, I want you to remember what American greatness looks like. Not the division the media pushes, not the doom and gloom from the left, but real achievement, real courage, and real patriotism. And share this video with everybody you know and drop a comment and tell me, do you believe America should be the dominant force in space exploration? Simple yes or no. And since you watched this full video, here's a message not everybody who gets to the end sees. Text raw feed 844-840-4963. That's our direct connection. That's how you and I remain connected when those notifications from YouTube are never sent. When the algorithm buries us under garbage, you will always get a message directly from me. And I get a notification when people sign up to this, so I know when you join. And I'm blessed to know that you're doing this right now. And if you want to show your American pride, check out the Next News merch shop right below this video. We've got gear that lets everyone know you stand for American excellence. Make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is on, because when those astronauts splash down, we're going to bring you live coverage. This is history, folks. Don't miss it. Stay informed and stay free.
The system controls information. Information control is power. They don't want you to see this. The truth only survives together. They don't want this. Share this now.